First, the top news headlines. Assam Rifles naps top leader of Manipur rebel group KNAI in Mizoram. More protest held in Myanmar as Suu Kyi's lawyer dismisses bribery claims. India records 23,285 new cases of coronavirus, nationwide tally at 1.13 crore. And house gutted in fire at Nambol, rupees 50 lakh worth properties destroyed. Very good afternoon and welcome to Times of Manipur. This is SURAJ Tabam giving you the news. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. Now the news in detail. A 47-year-old leader of a Manipur-based militant group Kuki National Army India or KNAI was arrested by Assam Rifles in Aizawl yesterday, an Assam Rifles official said. Amid the report said, the militant leader has been identified as Nejang Haokip, who was the commander-in-chief of KNAI, the official said. Acting on intelligence inputs, troopers of 46 Assam Rifles carried out an operation at Aizawl's Jamabog Thampui area and apprehended Haokip, a resident of Churachandpur, from a private house. No weapon was recovered from the militant leader. Myanmar activists held more rallies today, a day after a rights group said security forces killed 12 protesters and as the lawyer of deposed leader Aung San Suu Kyi ridiculed new bribery allegations against her. According to Reuters, protests were held in Yangon, Myanmar's biggest city, and several other towns. The Southeast Asian country has been in crisis since the army ousted Suu Kyi's elected government in a February 1 coup, detained her and officials of her National League for Democracy party and set up a ruling junta of generals. Junta spokesman Brigadier General Jo Min-tun said that Suu Kyi had accepted illegal payments worth $6 lakh as well as gold while in government, according to a complaint by Phyo Myan Thian, a former chief minister of Yangon. Adding corruption charges to the accusations against Suu Kyi, 75 could mean she faces a harsher penalty. The Nobel Peace Prize laureate currently faces 4 comparatively minor charges, including illegally importing 6 walkie-talkie radios and flouting coronavirus restrictions. 8 people killed in the central town of Mayang when security forces fired on a protest yesterday. The Assistance Association for Political Prisoners, AAPP, said. India recorded 23,285 new cases of the coronavirus disease COVID-19, which pushed the nationwide tally to 1.13 crore, data from the Union Health Ministry showed today. The number of active cases, which has been an area of concern for the central government, stood at 1,97,237 after a staggering 8,011 new cases were recorded in the last 24 hours. The number represents people who are infected with the disease right now. After a recent surge in the number of COVID-19 cases in a few states, the active cases have risen rapidly, raising fears among the experts of yet another wave of the viral disease looming. The country recorded 117 fresh fatalities due to the infection in the last 24 hours, which pushed the death toll to 1,58,306, the health ministry data showed. According to the government, 1.09 patients have been cured or discharged from hospitals. Manipur registered 4 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, taking the total tally to 29,309. The fresh cases were reported from Imphal East, Kakching, Tamenglong and Churachandpur districts. The state's coronavirus active cases stand at 36, while the recovered cases at 28,900 according to COVID-19 Command Control Room. The recovery rate is 98.60%. The state's death toll remains at 373. A fire destroyed a semi-pakka house last midnight at Wahing Khuman Mayalikai of Nambol under Bisnupur district, destroying around ₹50 lakh worth properties. The house owner is identified as Ngangom Tomba, age 57, son of Let Ibo Choba. Electric short circuit is believed to be the cause of the blaze. The fire also destroyed around ₹20 lakh in cash and ₹8 lakh worth gold jewelries. On top of that, dowry arrangements for their first daughter were also destroyed by the blaze. Laima Pokpam Jila Parishad member L. Jitain, Ishok Gram Panchayat Pradhan W. Deven and club members expressed grief over the incident. According to United Youth Club Secretary Rajesh Yumnam, Bisnupur, a fire service team arrived at the spot after 2 hours.
Sumaina koigi yum mai chakpada yaukriba imangda leiba yum asi koigi pull-up asset imungda leiba pochai loi chakrabani round about 72 IT lakhs ki poche pull-up mang takrabani kai khumna jariba government gi amadi mari leinaba department gi koigi yum mai chakpada amangata thokraba family sida mateng pangbiu haiduna club ki maikei degi haijari amadi loina na Manipur Fire Service ki koigi achatpa number ama phawba public tu phangandaba si yamna laibak thibani.
Well, it's time for a short commercial break. Do stay tuned.
Saklon ama nungsiraba khonjel phazaraba sur kayaga loinana ahal angang pumnamakki thamoibu sumatuna lakliba saisakpi RK Nandesori lakliba tarik 12 thangje numitki numidang pung 8 makhai taba matamda mayamda khudol tamjeragani Nandesori dagi apamba isai khanbi bagaloinana wari watai sabina bagidamak aikhoigi number 7629943543 da call tobiro
Sri Hari Sarnam Aigi Ipuroiba Nomai Kapam Indrajit Singna Magi Nungsisaraba Imung Manung Khwai Sagai Marumapang amadi Mari Mata Pumnamak Puthadok Lamlaga Haukiba Marsi Tang ama English ni Konmathoi Fairen gi tara taret ni panba ningthauka panumitta Sri Hari gi charanda changjakre Lakliba tang manga Fairen gi kunithoi ni panba irai numitta asi chanchoi lakhot charaga Lakliba tang tara humdoi Fairen gi thasi thangjanumitta Shraddha din thokle Namit asida leikhidravagi atma santi gi damak ngamsaba pasu kharadang Hari Sankritan galoinana Sri Hari gi charanda kachagadauri Upalakhya asida Brahman Vaishnav Ahallaman Marmapang Khwai Pumnamakna Matam Chana Lengbiraknaba Haizari Seba Phangjariba Singh Nomai Kapam Lokeshwari Devi Shraddha Mini Kennedy Nomai Kapam Machanupa Kesorjet Nomai Kapam Machanupa Singjamai Wangma Mongkhang Lambi Imphal.
Welcome back after the break. Celebrating 4 years of BJP-led government in Manipur, a public awareness rally on 4 years of citizen-centric governance was taken out in and around Imphal city today. District Administration Imphal West organized the rally, which was flagged off by Imphal West District Deputy Commissioner and Praveen from the main gate of Kangla. School students, members of non-government organizations, Red Cross Society, district police personnel and several others took part in the rally. In continuation of the cleanliness drive by Thoubal District Police, Lilong Police Station today conducted a cleanliness drive at Lilong Bazaar area. Chinkham OP, Vaithau OP, Lilong Municipal Council, Lilong Bazaar Development Committee and SDA Lilong Uku took part in the program marking 4 years of Biren government. Celebrating the completion of 4 years by N. Biren-led government in the state, a cleanliness drive and tree plantation program was held today at Thoubal District Police Headquarters. Thoubal District Superintendent of Police Dr. S. Ibomcha led the tree plantation program. Other police officials and personnel planted several saplings at the occasion. Clarifying allegations made by JTO Thobal Arambam Anil Kumar in the media on March 11 last over fund misuse, SMDC member KH Shyam Singh today told media that the construction of Khangabok Laipat Lekai Primary School is taken up by a 14-member committee under a guideline and that there is no any contractor group in it. Khangabok Moirangpali Playground, landowner and SMDC member of Khangabok Laipat Lekai Primary School, KH Shyam Singh said that the accusations by Arambam Anil Kumar were baseless. He said that N. Ramu and Y. Basanta mentioned by Anil Kumar at a press meet has no any connection with SMDC.
School asi hozik koi mapung phan lo sin ngam na ba sanna horari ngai tanja sida mari le na ba department gi koi JDO gi staff sing na thaina na school asi lambi mu da pu kina ba gi mawng man ba wangang
the first General Assembly of 4 Joint Tribe Council in Pui, Lengmai, Rongmai and Jebe was held today at RNCM Head Office, Longmai in None District Headquarters. The meeting was chaired by Kenan Kame, Convener JTC and recorded by Dr. Aku Nume, Secretary JTC. Expansion of JTC, reshuffle of office bearers, funding policy, construction of JTC, motto and logo were discussed during the General Assembly. The Joint Tribes Council outgoing convener Kenan Kame extended warm greetings to the newly elected office bearers. Let's take another short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, developing tomorrow presents Panthoibi Green Homes, a destination of luxury living, equipped with modern amenities. Launching on 12th of April 2021. Pre-register starts from 1st of March to get special discount. Panthoibi Green Homes. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, Uripok Taurang Lekai, Imphal.
Panthoibi Construction Private Limited na miyam gidamak G+2 dagi G+6 ta upgrade tawkraba residential project amakak launch tawzai. Apun basembam ki 10% amak down payment pibiraga lemoriba 90% aduna chahida 6.99% ki changda thagi installment basis ta thibirak payagani. Ngasi malengsim biro Panthoibi Construction Private Limited assistant company of Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited Torambam lekai.
Yimsa kaisa khudingi numidang pung tareta sandokchariba TOMTV gi mahai masin gi thoramda akhanna sandokcharagani mitai mayek. Haukiba matam kharadagi mapung fana sijinaratuna mahaigi awangba thak fawba mayek asina maru oina sijinarabana maram oiduna tangai fadana khangminnadraba yadraba mayek asi mayam punna khangminnabada TOMTV nasu ngamjaba thodang khara lawsanaba hotnazari mityeng tabiu yumsa kaisa numitki numidang pung taret TOMTV gi mahai masin.
Welcome back. The stand taken by the Assam Tea Tribes Students Association ATTSA over the plantation workers' wage hike issue may spell doom for the BJP in Upper Assam in the forthcoming assembly election. Amid the report said, ATTSA announced a complete shutdown of all tea gardens in Brahmaputra and Barak Valley on March 22nd against the BJP government's apathy towards tea workers. Addressing a press conference at Dibrugarh, ATTSA President Dheeraj Gowala said the government has failed to address the problems of the tea garden workers. The BJP-AZP alliance has not addressed the genuine problems of the workers. The tea students' body has also planned to campaign against the BJP in the tea gardens. 39th Agartala Book Fair 2021 concluded yesterday at Hafania International Fairground. Tripura Governor Ramesh Bais, Deputy Chief Minister Jishnu Dev Burman, MLA Mimi Mazumdar, Dean of Faculty of Fine Arts, Dhaka University, Muhammad Nishar were present on the concluding day of the book fair. The Best Publication Awards were given to Bangla, Kokborok and other dialects. US President Joe Biden has announced that all adult Americans will be eligible for COVID-19 vaccination by May 1st, with an aim to get the country worst hit by the pandemic closer to normal by July 4th, Independence Day. According to reports, in his first prime-time address to the nation yesterday since assuming office in January, Biden also announced the deployment of more than 4,000 active duty troops to support vaccination efforts, bringing the total to over 6,000. His speech comes a year to the day the outbreak was classified as a pandemic by the World Health Organization. Laying out new steps in the school reopening effort, Biden in his speech said his administration will continue to take steps to combat the spread of variants, including expanding testing and genomic sequencing. Let's now have the sports news. In sports today, Royal Riders Manipur today kicked off its third annual sports meet at Nilakuthi Youth Club Sports Ground. Altogether, 4 teams will compete in different events in the sports meet. The teams are Team Classic, Team Interceptor, Team Standard and Team Himalayan. Malem FC Kaisam Trust Saruk FC Sangamdabu by 4-2 in the first quarter-final match of the ongoing first VCPC Trophy. Manipur State Open is 9A-side football tournament 2021 at Yaripok Pamonlikai Turel Mapan Playground. Simaral FC Tentha will take on Jack FC in the first match today. The tournament 2021, which began on February 28 last, is organized by Villages Community Progressive Committee. Altogether, 18 teams are participating in the tournament. Kung Fu Sports Association Maharashtra will organize a one-day free training cum seminar on Kung Fu on March 14 at IPL Cricket Stadium, Hans English Medium School, Gaunze, Sainagar, Dhairot, Pune. The program will be held under the aegis of All India Kung Fu Federation. There will be discussion on players in the category of under 19, under 17, under 14 in bare hand Shaolin Fist, Taolu Makhal Singh, Tong Zi Quan, Jai Hong Quan, Ji Ching Quan and weapon Taolu Makhal Singh, Shaolin Mei Hua Dao Broadsword, Shaolin Yin Sao Gun Staff, Shaolin 18 Lohan Zibang Gong basic style of Kung Fu Monk concept, routine and traditional Kung Fu sports standard and advanced level course step. Executive Director of International Coaching Kung Fu Sports Association of Maharashtra and AIKF President Sifu C.L. Lama and General Secretary Dr. H. Roman will take part in the seminar. Let's now have the local newspaper headlines. The Sangha Express. Forest Minister launches statewide tree plantation drive. Trees planted on 22,730 hectares in 4 years. Ban on single-use plastic from May 15. Over 73,000 inoculated. Day after banning Thabal Chongba Shumang Lila, government issues Yausang SOPs. The People's Chronicle. CM mulls 2 prawns approach on war on drugs. 4 new cases reported from 4 districts. RIMS can dialyze over 30 patients a day, Professor Santa. Pre-Park proclaims Assam Rifle Transit Camp attack. Consensus eludes Atsum, Chief Minister talks, ZSF opposes Ban. Imphal Free Press. Government issues COVID-19 advisory for Yausang, prohibits road blockade for monetary subscriptions. Congress in Meghalaya to table privilege motion against Congress Sangma. Congress